Got the new car itch? Well, be sure and check out the folks at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. There you'll find in stock new 2023 models. And if you don't see exactly what you want, order it. Select the exact color, accessory package, engine, tires, and wheels. And when it gets here, you've got exactly what you want. See Tony DiLoretto, Dan Rubel, Kevin Milburn, or Josh Camplain for your new 2023 Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram today. Acre Automotive, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
Okay. All right, Josh.
Good to go?
I think we're good to go. We're messing with this technology, but let's see. There we're off, and there you're on. Okay, Josh Lee and John Dooley here. Washington, Indiana. Tell us again the status here briefly,
so down in Washington, Indiana at the Hatchet House, Scottsburg, in their first regional since 2005 against Greensburg, who we have kind of worn out a path down to Washington over the years. So been a few years since we've been back. Looking forward to it. There's a lot of things. We kind of maybe have a little bit of an abbreviated pregame show, but we'll give you some background on Scottsburg as we go through the broadcast.
Yeah, we will. Got about 7.5 minutes before tip-off here. Greensburg earning their way. Tell you one thing, Josh, we looked at Greensburg 20-6, Scottsburg's 20-5. Of Greensburg's 20 wins, 12 were against winning ball clubs, teams with winning records. That's outstanding.
That is outstanding.
Including all three sectional. All three sectional opponents had outstanding records.
Yeah.
Pirates had a rough road to get here.
They did have a rough road, but it's a nice battle-tested way to get through it. They struggled a little bit against South Dearborn in the first half, and then the last 8 to 10 quarters, they played some of their best basketball that they played all year. I thought against Batesville, every single person that played a fantastic game.
Yeah.
We're down a player today. Bradley Lutz was sick earlier in the week. He actually had some dehydration, had to be in the hospital a little bit. So he's here with the team, but he's not playing. So you're going to need Jack McKenzie to take on a little bit bigger role.
Yeah.
Granger is going to have to continue his ascent that he's had. He's brought some really, really good minutes. So, Stacy's used to playing with a little bit shorter bench. So,
that's true.
I look forward to how we're going to handle that, and I think we're going to come out and play well, Doc.
Okay, I think you're right. As we talk to people just tuning in with us here, Scottsburg bringing a huge crowd here. They're an hour closer than Greensburg, and they don't get here very often.
No, so they won back in 2001, I believe. They won that one at Greensburg, or 2000.
Yes, that's right.
They won
I was there. I remember that.
Were you there?
It's a long time ago.
Yep. And then
Coach Shipskin, I think, was the coach at Greensburg.
He was. Yep. And then they won one in 2005. And then so it's been 18 years since they've been back. They have a fantastic crowd here today. I got a few friends from the Scottsburg area, so I'm happy for them. They got a really good ball club. Again, we'll get into some of their players going forward.
All right. Pregame sponsor here, Josh, is Tree City Brew Company. They're on Barishell?
Yep.
Barishell used to be Mancino's.
Yep.
You can get them at www.treecitybrewco.com, and you can check them out. You get pizzas, grinders, beer, both craft beer, domestic beer, and they also have some entertainment from time to time. You get on the website and check out when that's happening. So thanks to Tree City Brewco for the pregame sponsorship.
Absolutely.
Pirates have gone into the locker room for their final talk here before we start. We're just a little over 5 minutes before tip-off. And again, Scottsburg will be the home team in white. And Pirates will be in, they look good in pirate blue.
They do. It always looks good. Pirate blue looks great. We got a pretty good crowd coming down, especially for it being the start of spring break.
Yep.
And being 2.5 hours away. So a really good crowd. Scottsburg, they've got a really good ball club. They shoot it really, really well. Jack Miller, number 11, he's John Miller's son, who's the coach at Hanover, one of Stacy's really good friends, close friends. They got him. They've got the Clancy kid, number 32, Cody Clancy. He's their point guard. They've got a really good shooter in Jacob Martin. He's one of their only seniors on their ball club. And then they got a 6'8 kid, 6'9 kid in the middle in Zellers that plays a lot like the Pride kid from Batesville.
Okay.
He's athletic. He can shoot the ball a little bit, pick and roll. But what they really like to do is get to the rim, try to get to the rim with Clancy and Miller, and then try to find their shooters because they shoot it at a high clip from three.
All right. So, and as we mentioned, Pirates have had a really tough schedule getting here through the sectional, but that can only help them here this afternoon. Also, North Decatur will be playing at 7 o'clock. They'll be playing in Southridge against number 1 Linton Stockton. They'll be they would not be the favored team, but like we said, the favored team does not always prevail. So good luck to the Chargers here this evening also.
Yeah, they've got a tough matchup. There's a kid that Linton Stockton has that's going to Central Florida to play basketball. He's only a junior, but, hey, you only have to beat him once, Doc.
Gotcha. Well, Pirates back out on the team for their final warm-ups, just over 3 minutes to go. I think we'll take just a quick 1 minute break to make sure our equipment's working here.
Yeah.
And we'll be back right after this. You're listening to the Tree Country 1330 WTRE Sports. We will be right back.
Hello. This is Ty Fleetwood, sales manager at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, located at 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana. I want to invite you to visit us at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick. We are here to help you with all your new or pre-owned purchases, as well as all your service and parts needs. We have Greensburg's only drive-in service lane and home of the free oil changes for life with the purchase of a new vehicle. That's right, it's free with Fleetwood. Stop in, from sales to service to parts, to see what's new and give us an opportunity to earn your business. As always, thank you for shopping at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana.
Sports on WTRE being brought to you in part by Fleetwood Chevrolet and Decatur County REMC.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
And we're back with you here. We are at the Hatchet House, and I was thinking about this on the drive over, Josh. A lot of the venues the Pirates have been able to play in here at the Hatchet House, at Seymour, Richmond, Connorsville, and others, just some of the best high school gyms in the world, actually.
Yeah.
And it's just a neat thing.
Yeah, I would love for them somehow to get to Newcastle because there's not one better than that.
We did play in the Hall of Fame Classic years ago, but this team has not played.
Yeah,
so.
So this is a fantastic venue. If you haven't been to the Hatchet House, hopefully we'll give you some more chances to get down here, but it's a fantastic venue for sure.
Yep, as we say, that Josh, there's been a change in how they've done this regionals and semi-states. For those just tuning in, let us know what happened there.
Yeah, so it's they went to just a one-game regional this year as opposed to the two-game regional. They're going to a two-game semi-state. And, I think that the IHSA wanted to do it to try to get better attendance for the semi-states, but, they tried it one time for a one-game regional. We actually hosted that back in 2004, I think. It was Robert Barker's sophomore year. We actually hosted that, and they did the one-game regional now, and they didn't ask my opinion, but I like the 2-day regional or two-game regional. But I'm really hoping to experience the two-game semi-state next week.
Yeah. So either way, you win 3 games and you're in the state championship
Absolutely.
game. However it goes. So
and Scottsburg, in my opinion, for my money, and North Davies will probably have something to say about it, but I think they're the best team remaining in 3A. So if we can get by Scottsburg, we'll have a really good opportunity to make maybe that state finals dream a reality. So we got to come out, we got to shoot it well, we got to defend their three-point ball, and we got to weather the storms that they're going to have. They're too good of shooters not to. But I feel really confident about how we're playing. Jack said they had a really good walkthrough and shoot around yesterday, so this is trying to keep me from not getting nervous, Doc, so I'm just going to keep talking for a little bit.
Right.
So.
All right. And for those who don't know, Jack McKenzie is your stepson.
He's my son. Yep, he's my son. So it was a nice moment that we had the other day. So
all right. Well, tell you what, we're going to step away for just a moment, honor America here with the national anthem. We'll come back for starting lineups right after this. Don't go away.
Sports on WTRE, brought to you in part by Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in downtown Greensburg and Decatur County Recycling. Do you have questions about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports on WTRE, brought to you in part by Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in downtown Greensburg and Decatur County Recycling. Do you have questions about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
All right, Josh. And we had our national anthem here at Hatchet House. Regional action coming up. And I don't know, you got starting lineups?
I do. So we'll start with Scottsburg, even though they're the home team. They start with, they go with 4 juniors and a senior, number 5, Caden Richardson, a 6'3" guard. He's Coach Richardson's son, number 11, Jack Miller, a 6'5" guard. Number 20, and the big man in the middle, 6'9" junior, Wyatt Zellers. Number 32, Cody Clancy, a 6'3" guard. He's also a junior. And their lone senior that they start, number 42, Jacob Martin, a 6'3", like I said, senior. And for Greensburg, we're going to keep it the exact same way that we've kept it all year. Number 12, Jeter Edwards, a 6'2" senior. Number 14, Kai Dyer, a 6'2" senior. Number 24, Addison Barnes-Pettit, a 6'4" junior. Number 32, Justin Adkins, a 6'2" junior. And number 34, Jack McKenzie, a 6'2" sophomore.
All right, that's it. That's our starting lineups. We're ready for regional play. They're finishing the starting lineups as we speak right out here. And looking for a good one here. Scottsburg, I'm sure they look at the Sagarin ratings, and the computer says they're win by 8.
Yep.
But, I think that works in our favor.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, Coach Richardson's done a good job. This is his 3rd year at Scottsburg. I think they struggled his first year. I think they were around 6-18, 6-17, and he's had a couple really good back-to-back years. Again, they had 2 kids that transferred from Scottsburg that now start at Brownstown. So they lost a couple big depth pieces that would have made them even stronger than they are now. But again, like I said, I believe them to be the best team remaining in the South in the state. So I think Greensburg is either 2 or 3. But I think we can beat them today. I think we have a good chance to beat them. And again, I think our guys are going to come out and they're going to be ready. So.
Tell you, a number of 4 or 5 teams we've played this year are in our regular season schedule playing in sectionals. I know Triton Central, Jennings County is, Brownstown Central is, Jacksonville is, and North Decatur is. So a lot of teams we played in the regular season are playing here today in the regionals. So.
Yeah, we played a pretty good schedule this year. You know, some of the teams that are normally down or up were down a little bit, but then again, Connorsville was number 4 in 3A, and so. It's we have played a really good schedule. Scottsburg plays a really good schedule, but again, a lot of their conference was down. Silver Creek is the team that usually runs that sectional, and they were around 500 this year. Madison was really down. Salem was really down. So, not that they had an easier road, but we played a pretty tough schedule. We were battle-tested from our sectional, 3 really tough games, and I think I said it earlier, but the last 10 quarters that we played are probably the best 10 quarters we played all year.
Yeah, I'm looking here for teams we played. Same teams we played. Both played Brownstown Central. We defeated Brownstown Central. They didn't, but...
Little asterisk there. No Jack Benner for Brownstown then, so...
Both teams played and defeated Madison. Both teams played and defeated South Decatur and Jennings County. Both teams lost as Jennings. They were within 5 points of Jennings County. That's respectable.
Yep, so 5 points at home. We lost to Jennings County by 12 early in the year at Jennings County. Jennings County is an extremely formidable opponent. Look, it's all about containing the 3 ball. If we can keep them, this has been my opinion all week, if we can keep them under 8 made threes and under 35%, so something along the lines of 7 of 21, 7 of 20, I think we can win this. But these guys can get hot. They can get hot quickly, and they can make a 2-point game, an 11-point game in the blink of an eye.
All right. Well, final huddle there. Pirates are already out on the floor ready to play. Addison Barnes-Pettit will jump center for the Pirates, and Scottsburg in their final huddle will break And we're going to play regional basketball here in a matter of
I'm
seconds.
excited. I'm excited,
too.
Doc. I'll try to keep it under control for everybody, but
Yeah, just like Gary Bailey does.
yeah. Hey, look, if I can just keep it a little more under control than Gary, I'm in a good spot.
All right. Jumping center for Scottsburg, Wyatt Zellers. As you said, he's 6'9" junior. He'll go against Addison Barnes-Pettit. Doesn't look that much taller than Addison.
No, I don't. I think they kind of embellished those
they
a
would
little
never
bit.
do that.
Never.
Here we go. Official in the center. The ball, it's up, and Scottsburg wins the tip. And so the Warriors will have the ball to start. At the point, Cody Clancy. The Pirates, guess what? Man-to-man defense. Who would have figured that?
That's what they try to do. That's a charge. Great call.
Yep, I tell you what, it was Jack Miller making a drive up the right side and ran over Kai Dyer. Good positioning there for Kai.
That's going to be big. If they can get another one on him, he's guarding Kai Dyer. He's their best player. He's what makes them go. Again, they were trying to come off the left wing and get Martin over in the corner, an open shot, but Kai stepped in there and took the charge.
All right, I like it. So Jeter Edwards with the ball, swings it to Jack McKenzie, left perimeter, dribbles up left side, picks up his dribble, gives to Jeter, gets in the paint, goes to the right side to the spot, and scores. Yes, he did. That's Jeter Edwards, the bucket, and the Pirates take a 2-0 lead. We're at the Hatchet House here in Washington. Jack Miller with the basketball. Gives to Richardson, back to Miller. Dribbles up the left side of the paint. Bullies, nicely done. Strong move. Kai Dyer belling him up pretty well, but Miller got a bucket. We're tied at 2. We don't have all their stats. Most teams, and they find wide open underneath. Adkins had a wide open layup and missed it.
Man, you can't be missing those. That was as wide open as you're going to get all year.
You don't get him that wide open in practice.
You do not.
Nonetheless, we're tied at 2. The Warriors have the basketball. Pirates in their familiar man-to-man. Yeah, good outside shooter, Scottsburg, so they probably can shred a zone if you let them.
Yeah.
Dribbling up the right side and scoring, number 32, Cody Clancy. Clancy scores, and Scottsburg takes their lead 4-2.
Just a straight line drive there by Clancy and got to the rim pretty easily.
So Pirates with the basketball. McKenzie hands the ball to Edwards. He comes out high with the basketball. Gives to Addison Barnes-Pettit, right corner. McKenzie with the basketball. McKenzie dribbles in the paint, puts one up, and misses.
No contact there?
Something could have been called. Scottsburg with the basketball. Clancy swings it into the right corner. Now Miller.
A lot of dribble weave, a lot of dribble handoffs, just trying to get open shooters. Got to stay connected to them.
Yep, they are kind of doing a bit of a weave of sorts. Scottsburg trying to break down the Pirates. And dribbling in, shooting, and scoring is Clancy. Clancy, a little right-handed layup, and it's a 6-2 Scottsburg lead here early. First quarter sponsor here. Oh, and they find wide open. This time Adkins makes the layup. A bounce pass. Was that a feed from McKenzie?
That was feed from McKenzie, yep.
On the assist, and Adkins the layup. He didn't miss that one.
You know, you got to stay away from these straight line drives. You're going to have to guard guys one-on-one because they can shoot it so well.
Clancy with the basketball. Gives the ball up over here to Martin. Miller fakes a 3 from the left corner, dribbles into the paint, stops, spins, shoots, and scores. Nicely done. Miller, a nice move. That's a tough shot. He hit it, and Scottsburg leads 8-4.
Yeah, really nice move by Miller. He's a solid player.
Pirates with the basketball. Warriors with the 4-point lead. Kai Dyer hands to Addison Barnes-Pettit.
Nice.
Hands off to Adkins, and Adkins leads the team in scoring. Go figure that one.
Great drive there by Barnes-Pettit. Nice dump off for Adkins. He's bounced back a little bit with a couple buckets.
Yeah, nice share there. Oh, and they find wide open underneath and scoring. That was a little too easy. That was Wyatt Zellers, the big man, gets himself a layup, and it's a 10-6 Scottsburg lead. Well, we'll make it a little tougher for him than that, don't we? Kai dribbles up the right side, hesitates, shoots, scores. Nicely done. That's Kai's first bucket. And the Pirates trail by 2 points. Scottsburg with the basketball, and almost threw it away. Miller, left baseline, dribbles to the left block, outlets to the perimeter, here to Richardson. Back to Jack Miller, they dump it underneath. That was a nice play, missed the layup by Scottsburg, though. A nice give and go, but Scottsburg missed the bunny. We missed a bunny, they missed one, so I guess we're even.
Yeah.
Halfway through the first here, and Kai tried to pass the basketball. They swatted it out of bounds.
Tebby on for Adkins, his first action of the game.
Adkins, 4 points. He averages 1.9, so he's busted his average here.
Looks like they're in a little 1-2-2 zone out of this a little half-court trap.
And they'll swing it over to McKenzie. He's open, won't take the three. Pirates work the basketball. Kai Dyer, right perimeter. Cross-court pass, and McKenzie mishandles it, picks it back up, however. And tell you, Jeter tried a bounce pass. It was just booted out of bounds there by Miller.
You know, against this 1-2-2 zone, you can't just be passing it around the perimeter. You're going to have to attack those gaps.
So Tebby inbounds the basketball. Kai Dyer in the backcourt. 10-8 Scottsburg. H&R block first quarter. Kai Dyer with the basketball. They're going to try to trap him. They give it to Edwards. Addison Barnes-Pettit left side, cross court to Kai Dyer. McKenzie dribbles, shoots a three from the right side, misses, and rebound comes to Scottsburg. Clancy with the basketball. Dribbles it himself down court.
Can't leave him.
Now Miller back to Clancy.
Good look for McKenzie there. That's some shot he's got to knock down.
Clancy goes to the right elbow, swings it over here to Zellers. And back to Jack Miller. Richardson swings ball picked off there by Edwards, racing down court. It's a 3-on-2. Edwards goes up and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for two. So Edwards, 84% from the line this year, will toe the line for a couple.
First foul on Clancy, third team foul for Scottsburg.
All right, Jeter Edwards free throws, first free throws in the game here. Edwards a chance to tie the game. That's a swish. Jeter's going to be a Maple Leaf.
Goshen, correct?
Yes.
Kyle McGinnis into the game for Scottsburg.
Edwards with a chance to tie the ball game if he can hit this free throw. Just less than 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Edwards' second free throw, swish. Got it. We're tied at 10. This could be a good basketball game.
I think it's going to be.
I'd like to thank one of our sponsors, the Decatur County REMC, for sponsoring our sectional basketball game here tonight. Scottsburg with the basketball. We're tied at 10. A three-pointer from the left side, way short. Edwards rebounds it. Comes down for the Pirates. And looks like the Pirates will reset. Oh, he tried to bounce it to Addison Barnes-Pettit. Was picked off. An errant pass. Scottsburg will take it to the hole. They'll shoot. They'll score. Cody Clancy, his 6th point of the first quarter. And he'll have an and one coming up. That's what happens, a turnover.
Yep.
You know,
turnover
leading to something, a foul or points. This one led to a points and a foul.
Yeah, I thought tried to force a pass in there, maybe shouldn't have, and then Jack's got to sprint back and stop the basketball. He tried to get it and time up a block, and just not a real smart play.
The and one free throw bounces in. So Clancy's got 7 points in this first quarter, and Scottsburg retakes the lead 13-10. Also, Exodus Realty, a sponsor here in this regional basketball game. Exodus Realty. Addison Barnes-Pettit, left perimeter, comes top of the key, goes to the right side, back high with the ball, hands to Edwards. It's a man-to-man right now from Scottsburg. Tebby with the basketball, back to the basket, gives to McKenzie, dribbles into the paint, goes to the left block, picks up his dribble, gives to Kai Dyer. Right corner, Addison Barnes-Pettit.
Stay patient.
Kai dribbling up the right side, will pull up, shoot, it will miss, and rebound comes to Richardson for Scottsburg. Warriors with the basketball. And the three-point lead, 100 seconds to play here in the first quarter. And there, Jack Miller with the basketball. Kicks it over here to Clancy, dribbles in, shoots and scores. Nicely done by Clancy. Having him a great first quarter. He has 9 first quarter points. Is that what you got, Josh?
That's what I have, Doc.
15-10, the bad guys. And Tebby goes in deep and he misses a layup. He had one deep. Had his man on his heels deep under the bucket, just couldn't convert. So Scottsburg with the basketball. 1:07 to play. A long three-pointer by Richardson will not fall. And it's McKenzie on the rebound. So Pirates with the basketball, less than a minute to play in the first quarter. What's your play right here, Josh?
You know, I think we're probably going to go with one shot here. Try to get the last shot of the quarter. Stacy likes to do that, but looks like a little side ball screen here.
McKenzie with the basketball. Hands to Kai, goes to Jeter Edwards. 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. McKenzie gets in the paint. Little 10-footer, hits it. Nicely done. McKenzie on the scoreboard. The Pirates have trimmed the Scottsburg lead to 3.
Really important possession here. We get the ball coming out to start the second quarter. Looks like Scottsburg is going to go for one shot.
Yep.
We haven't really guarded straight line drives really well this game yet. Hopefully it's just getting some of the nerves out.
So the Scottsburg had spread the floor. Now it's up here. It's Cody Clancy dribbling the ball out near half court. 12 seconds to play in the quarter.
Looks like we're switching to a little 1-2-2 zone here at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, kind of mix it up, throw them off balance. Yep. Jack Miller with
the ball.
Got
to know where the shooters are.
They go to the left corner, forces up a 3, well guarded, but he hits it anyway. Cody Clancy having him a great first quarter, and he was well guarded, but he hit that 3. And after one quarter of play, it's Scottsburg Warriors 18, the Greensburg Pirates a dozen. 6-point deficit for the Pirates. Lots more basketball to play. We'll be back.
Great news! Open Box Outlet is open at the Greensburg Commons Shopping Center. Not only do they make comfortable living affordable, they have constantly changing inventory with constantly changing specials. You'll want to go back often. Open Box Outlet features furniture for inside and outside. Open Box Outlet is family and veteran owned and operated. Find them in the Greensburg Commons Shopping Center or online at shopopenboxoutlet.com.
Flooring so beautiful, so exciting, it looks as though it were designed for your home alone. That's your dream of what your home should be. And when you visit Levinstein's Abbey Carpet, you'll know it's a dream come true. Discover the latest in flooring and carpeting expressions, made affordable. When it comes to selection, Levinstein's offers all types of flooring designed to blend with your living. You can depend on a professional, experienced sales staff, free estimates, and expert installation. Special financing is available. Levinstein's Abbey Carpet on East State Road 46. Greensburg.
All right, Josh, what do we got?
So 18-12, we got the Warriors on top. Cody Clancy just going off to the tune of 12 first quarter points. We get the ball coming out of the quarter here. We have to do something to make Clancy a little uncomfortable. He's gotten some straight line drives. Scottsburg showing a 1-3-1 zone right now, but I think we're in a good spot still, Doc. Weathered that first quarter storm.
All right, they do start out trapping 1-3-1. Pirates with the basketball. McKenzie, left corner, shoots. I had it tipped, I believe. That was a tip shot, and here comes Scottsburg.
Got to shoot it with a little bit more sense of urgency. The guys are going to be closing out on you. You can't take an hour to shoot the basketball.
So half minute gone in the second quarter. It's an 18-12 Scottsburg lead. We're in the regional, one-game regional. The winner of this game will advance to the semi-state. The site yet to be determined. I mean, they have the sites determined, but your assignment will be determined after they see who wins these basketball games. Clancy with the basketball. Oh, and they find him wide open underneath, and an easy layup there for Wyatt Zellers. And just like that, Scottsburg's got an 8-point lead here to start here early in the second quarter. Josh, our second quarter sponsor, I'll give you a clue. They're the quality care you want close by.
Decatur County Memorial Hospital?
Yep.
There we go.
Addison Martin-Pettit gets in the paint, picks up his dribble. Alex to McKenzie, goes to the left block, hesitates, he's fouled. And I think they're going to get Clancy on the foul. Looks like the Scottsburg crowd has never seen a foul call against them they liked.
Apparently not, but that was clearly a foul. Clancy came straight down on McKenzie's arms.
McKenzie 78% on the year from the free throw line. He'll take his 2 points here this afternoon to this. Here's his first free throw, and it's swish. I love a swish.
You know, that's a big foul. That's number 2 on Clancy. They're not taking him out. Next time down the court, looks like Granger's going to be checking in for McKenzie. I'm going right at Clancy is what I'm doing.
McKenzie swishes both free throws and trims the Scottsburg lead to 6 here with 6:47 to play in the second quarter. A little bit of this, a little bit of that on 112 East Washington Street in Greensburg, north side of the square. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, Josh.
You know, we got to do a better job of helping on the pick and roll when they set that right now. And then we have to do a better job on straight line drives as well.
And dribbling the right baseline, kicking, knocked out of bounds by Jeter Edwards. Well done. Clancy attacking the right baseline, tried a cross-court pass, and Jeter swatted it out of bounds.
So only down 6, 20-14 here, Doc. 6:30 left in the second quarter. Hopefully we can get a couple stops and a couple scores.
And Scottsburg will inbound the basketball.
That's got to be over and back. He tipped it in the front court or back court, front court, and it went to the back court.
Nothing called here, so Scottsburg has possession of the basketball. Jack Miller goes to the left elbow, shoots and rims out. Kai Dyer rebounds the miss for the Pirates. He'll race down court. Kai Dyer with the, and Granger Maxwell, he's been a spark plug off the bench, picks up his dribble, gives to Tebby. Now Edwards with the basketball. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Scottsburg by 6 points over the Pirates. Kai Dyer out near half court. Works off an Edwards screen, will shoot a three. He'll miss it hard off the back rim, and easy rebound there for Scottsburg.
They set a high ball screen that Clancy was guarding Edwards. They set a high ball screen. I think Coach Meyer wanted Kai to drive that at Clancy with his 2 fouls.
So the Warriors with the basketball. Pirates in their familiar man-to-man. 5.5 to play in the second quarter. Miller gets in the paint, stops, spins, shoots, and misses the basketball. Rebound, Edwards, nicely done. He'll bring it himself down court. Lobs it over here to Tebby, and a pass, kind of an ill-advised pass. Tried to get it to a cutting Jeter Edwards. That was an ill-advised pass.
Take a charge.
Take a charge. By Scottsburg. They go down. They have 2 shots at the bucket, 3 shots. The third one goes down. Wyatt Zellers with the cleanup. Third shot there for Scottsburg on that possession, and it's an 8-point Warrior lead. And Edwards, from about 16, misses his shot, and I think Tebby's guilty on the rebound foul.
This is a little bit of a danger zone here for Greensburg. Looks like Coach Meyer's going to take a timeout.
All right, timeout on the floor. Pirates trail 21-14. We're at the Washington Regional here. Greensburg, Scottsburg, 4:55 to play in the second. We'll be back. Don't go away.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, Josh, what's the status here?
4:55 left in the second. Warriors up 22-14. Again, I said it right before Coach Meyer took a timeout. A little bit of a danger zone here. We're not really doing much offensively. We got a couple stops. We couldn't convert to come back down and get some scores, so we really have to weather this storm and get a couple big stops and buckets here to keep within reach.
All right, one of our sponsors, Any King Auto Body and True Blue Auto. Here we're in the second quarter. Scottsburg with the ball and the 8-point lead. Jack Miller for the Warriors. Being guarded there by Granger. Miller swings it over here to Zellers. And back to Jack, turns, spin, shoots. He likes that turnaround, doesn't he? That one won't go. Addison Barnes-Pettit boards it for the Pirates and gives to Edwards. Edwards hesitates, gets in, gives to Granger Maxwell, now back to ABP. If you're a basketball player, don't have a 6-syllable name like Addison Barnes-Pettit, because it's hard. Addison goes to the right block, stops, he's cut off there. Outlets there to Kai Dyer, spins, gets in the paint, puts up a move, and scores. Nicely done by Kai. He was well guarded, he just willed that bucket in there.
Come on, boys, get a stop here, down 6.
3:53 to play in the second quarter. Jack Miller goes to the right elbow, guarded by Tebby. Now Clancy with the basketball, and he's fouled as he shoots, and who's guilty?
Looks like Granger on the foul.
This will be a shooting foul. Greensburg Mayor Josh Marsh, one of our sponsors. We're reaching into his pocket for a little sponsor money.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Clancy at the free throw line. Clancy had how many points in that first quarter?
12?
12 points in the first quarter. And he hits that free throw. Gives him 13.
Stringer and McKenzie back on for Barnes-Pettit and Dyer getting a quick breather. And Bowles, number 1, looks like he's coming on for Clancy if he happens to make the second free throw.
One more Cody Clancy free throw, 6'3" junior. This one rims out.
That's how you stay in the game, Doc. You know, if somebody's coming in for you, you miss it on purpose.
It's worth missing it.
Just done that a lot of times.
I'll bet you have. I meant to do that.
Yeah.
Maxwell with the ball, gets in the paint, goes up, shoots, and misses. And Stringer gets the putback.
Way to go, Bryce. Way to stay with it.
So Stringer, the putback, he gets his first points here tonight. And the Pirates are within 5 points here with 3:16 to play in the half. Scottsburg with the basketball. There's McGinnis with the basketball. He's in the ball game. And they'll give it up here to Cody Clancy. He comes out high. He's guarded there by Tebby. They kind of spread the floor for him. They're going to try to work him against Tebby. Picks up his dribble in the
Good
paint.
defense there by Abe.
It was good.
Stay out on him.
Clancy dribbling in, stops. Pirates.
Jeter.
And now they give a man up, and Jeter has to foul his man. They gave a wide open lane to Wyatt Zellers. He's going up the left side, and Jeter had to tag him. Another sponsor here, Emily Steele with Steele Digital Marketing Solutions. We'll say that as Wyatt Zellers takes his 6'9" frame to the free throw line. He's going to try to add to that 5-point Scottsburg lead, and he does not.
Dyer back on for Edwards. Richardson back on for Scottsburg, as well as Dare Bowles, the first time he has seen the floor today, number 1.
Yep. Second free throw for Sellers. He misses them both. So the lead for Scottsburg stays at 5. Pirates have the basketball. Kai Dyer brings it down court. Gives to McKenzie. Right side now, Stringer.
To try to take advantage of a couple missed Scottsburg free throws.
McKenzie gives to Tebby. He'll dribble in the paint, and he'll outlet here to Granger Maxwell. Gives to McKenzie. He's double teamed. Gives to Maxwell. Attacks from the left side. Stops, shoots,
Get in there.
And wouldn't go. It danced on the rim, wouldn't fall. But Granger Maxwell to the line, and Scottsburg's never seen a call against him that was not,
they have not.
They didn't like.
They have not seen any calls against him. That was a good straight line drive. Granger beat him to the spot. Richardson wasn't in the right position.
Granger Maxwell 83% from the line this year, and that'll go down as he just missed that free throw. Averages 2 points a game. It's really come on the last 5 or 6 games of the regular season and through the sectional, giving us some good quality minutes off the bench.
Yeah, he's been a really nice boost.
And that free throw rims out also. So both teams missed both free throws in their last possessions here. So Scottsburg with the ball and the 5-point lead. Just over 2 minutes to play in the half. Jack Miller being guarded there nicely by Kai Dyer. Dare Bowles with the basketball. And Richardson, the coach's son, goes to the right block. Outlets to the perimeter, and Bowles a long three, and it's short, and bounces over the top, out of bounds. Looks like I don't know how much playing time he gets, but it sounded like he's one of the crowd favorites there.
That wasn't a very good look. I don't think that's what Coach Richardson was looking for.
Nope.
There's a minute 55 left, Doc. We're somehow staying in this game, only down 5. We missed free throws. We missed layups. They're getting straight line drives, but we're only down 5. Got a chance to cut it to 3, maybe even 2 here.
Yep, so Kai has the basketball, works off a Stringer screen, and he goes to the right side, and his layup won't go, but he was fouled.
Looks like the first on Martin.
So Kai Dyer will take his 79% free throw shooting to the line here. He is Pirates' leading scorer at 18-4 the game.
You know, he's 16 away at this point from 1,000 in his career.
Well, he could get those tonight or this afternoon. Oh, that free throw took a lap and came out. Should be a rule if it takes a full lap, you get the credit.
It should be in.
I'll submit that to the IHSAA.
See what they say, along with the I don't think that the 2-game regional's coming back either.
Okay. Dyer's second foul. Oh, he missed them both. What's the chances of that? He's been solid from the line this year, but missed them both. So the Pirates down 5, and they just missed 4 straight free throws by 2 good free throw shooters at that. Jack Miller goes to the right side, spins, puts it up and scores. He loves to spin. That's his game, isn't it?
It is. He's got a really nice spin move. So instead of being down 2 points, we're now down 7.
Minute 20 to play in the half. Kai Dyer goes up the right side, stops, shoots, scores. He was double teamed. They couldn't stop him that time. Kai's got 6 points. Still just a 5-point Scottsburg lead with about a minute 8 to play here in the half.
Huge possession here.
One of our sponsors, Russ Hubler Ford. Russ Hubler Ford, a sponsor. Scottsburg with the basketball. Less than a minute to play in the half. Richardson, left perimeter, hands the ball off right here to Clancy. He's guarded by Abe Tebby. Pirates man-to-man all the way so far. Clancy looking to the coach for some instructions. Are they going to play for 1? Looks like they will. Scottsburg leading by 5, 40 seconds to go. Looks like they're going to play for that last shot. Pirates need to keep their possession here. Zeller standing with his back to the basket about the free throw line.
Really important swing here. 5-point game. Scottsburg gets it coming out of the half. Have to get a stop here. Must stop.
McKenzie's on Clancy, and they'll hand the ball off over here to Martin.
Back cut.
Richardson with the basketball, left elbow, and he tried to pass it. It's picked off. Bad pass. Pirates will have the last shot here. Granger Maxwell stops. Gives over here to McKenzie. A long free three at the buzzer and hits it.
Boom!
Sophomore Jack McKenzie, a three at the buzzer. Scottsburg was holding for the last shot. They made a bad pass, picked off, and McKenzie comes back and nails one at the buzzer. It's a 2-point basketball game. Scottsburg 25, Greensburg 23. Josh Lee's happy.
I like that shot, Doc. I like that one.
We'll go to halftime here. We'll come back right after this. Do not go away.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore. Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
At Walters Tire, your Goodyear folks in Greensburg, you can get back up to $200 in mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network, which means you're covered wherever you travel. And Walters carry a fine lineup of truck and ag tires as well. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg, phone 812-663-7551.
Sports on WTRE being brought to you in part by Walters Morning Breeze Healthcare and Retirement Community.
Hello, this is Ty Fleetwood, Sales Manager at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, located at 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana. I want to invite you to visit us at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick. We are here to help you with all your new or pre-owned purchases as well as all your service and parts needs. We have Greensburg's only drive-in service lane and home of the free oil changes for life with the purchase of a new vehicle. That's right, it's free with Fleetwood. Stop in, from sales to service to parts, to see what's new and give us an opportunity to earn your business. As always, thank you for shopping at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana.
Sports on WTRE being brought to you in part by Fleetwood Chevrolet and Decatur County REMC.
And it's halftime here at the regional. We are in Washington, Indiana at the Hatchet House. We've been here before.
We have been here quite a bit, Doc, quite a bit.
All right, right here at halftime, Jack McKenzie hits a three right at the halftime buzzer after the Pirates pick off a errant Scottsburg pass. They were playing for the last shot.
Yeah.
Pirates got the last shot. That's the difference right here, 25-23. Scottsburg led pretty much the entire first half, but it's been sliced to a 2-point lead here at halftime. I don't dislike where we're at right now.
No, I like it a lot. You know, we missed some layups. We missed some free throws. Kai really hasn't gotten going much. He did a little bit more in the second quarter. He had 4 points, but missed a couple free throws. You know, to hang around with Scottsburg like this, that's all that you can hope for after that first half. So Scottsburg was led in scoring by junior Cody Clancy. He had 13 points. But 12 of those came in the first quarter. So 13 points for Clancy. Wyatt Zellers, the big man in the middle, had 6, and Jack Miller had 6. 18 first quarter points for Scottsburg, 7 in the second quarter for 25. Again, Clancy with 13, but they did a better job on him in the second half. Greensburg was led in scoring in the half by McKenzie. He had 7, including that big 3 right at the end of the half. Dyer was second with 6. Jeter Edwards with 4 first quarter points, Justin Adkins with 4 first quarter points, and Bryce Stringer with a big putback bucket. So 12 in the first quarter, 11 in the second quarter for 23 first half points. 2-point deficit, Doc. I like where we're at.
Didn't play our best, and we're still just right there.
We did
So,
not. You know, to me, if I'm looking up at the scoreboard and we're only down 2, I thought Scottsburg played a lot better than we did.
Yes, they did.
You know, we got Scottsburg got the lead, I believe, up to 8 points,
Yes.
20-12 with the basketball, and we got a couple stops in a row. Scottsburg missed a couple free throws in a row. We also missed free throws, but really good job buckling in there in that second quarter, only allowing 7 points.
All right, so Pirates within a couple points here. Halftime sponsor, Stone's Farm Service. They've been our sponsor all year. So thanks to them. Also, 7 o'clock here this evening on WTRE. We got another ball game.
Yeah, North Decatur plays Linton Stockton. Linton Stockton, they've been good for a long time, winning a couple state titles. They're 25-1 on the year. They've only lost to a team out of Kentucky, but again, hang around. You never know what happens. It gets a little more pressure when those favorites, when that ramps up a little bit.
Yep, hit or miss your first couple shots, get somebody in early foul trouble. It's a whole different ball
Exactly.
game.
And, you know, look, Scottsburg, they have aspirations of winning a state title or at least getting to that state title game. They haven't been in this situation in a while. Coach Richardson hasn't coached in this situation. Not saying that he can't do that, not saying that Scottsburg can't play in this type of environment, but fans start getting a little bit more murmur in the crowd. It's the pressure kind of ramps up when you're the favorite and your whole town is expecting you to win. So Greensburg just needs to keep it close like they've done.
Yeah, and Greensburg's kind of been in this position about every sectional game we played.
Yeah.
Even with Batesville, it was 37-37 very late in the third quarter. And, you know, Scottsburg kind of danced right through their sectional without too much difficulty. So,
yeah, again, we've been battle tested with that, with our sectional draw that we had. And look, Coach Richardson does a fantastic job with Scottsburg, but who better would you rather have coaching your team right now in the locker room than Coach Stacy Meyer?
we know the answer to that.
We do know the answer.
Yeah.
Hey, we can be as biased as we want, but there's no bias in that. That's completely objective, and that's factual. You want Stacy in that locker room making the adjustments that he needs to make.
All right. Also in the stands, there's quite a few. There's lots and lots of Scottsburg fans here. Some North Davies fans filing in here. They'll play the next game. Again, it's a one-game win, and you go to the Semi-State this year, and you have to win 2 games to get out of the Semi-State and go to the state finals.
North Davies has a fantastic program. They've been 1A for a long time. They moved all the way up to 3A. Part of that was success factor. Part of that was just them wanting that. I don't know if it was trying to avoid Brownstown and Linton or if they just wanted that challenge of a 3A schedule. But you know, they're ranked in the top 5 in 3A. They've got a really, really good squad, and that's just a great basketball community.
All right, so great basketball game here. I know you wanted to be here. You wanted to make the drive, but if you can't be here,
I like that. We'll be here. We'll be here for you. There you go.
That's our motto.
Is it?
It is.
Well, hey, that's why you got to get me on more games so I know this stuff. I'm picking up on the Decatur County Memorial Hospital. So,
in fact, they invited you to fill in for another radio station, and they gave you some instructions you couldn't follow. Is that right?
Well, I was told that I couldn't be overly biased.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get on the officials.
Oh.
Well, you know how I am.
Yeah.
I never get on the officials, but I'm a little biased.
You're a little biased. Got it. Fair and balanced. That's what we are.
That's what we are. Look, we're a Greensburg radio station. But no, Doc,
right.
I'm glad that you asked me. I'm happy to be here. This has probably kept me a little calmer, even though I got a little excited when Jack hit that 3 at the end of the half to cut it to 2. But there's nothing I'd rather be doing than here calling this game.
All right, team's back out on the court warming up as we speak. Again, Scottsburg's Cody Clancy was the man certainly that first quarter. Scored 12 of his 13 points in that quarter, but cooled off in the second. We got another half of basketball to play, and this is going to be a good one. I hope it comes down to the wire. And like you say, Scottsburg, I think, I don't know what they expected, but I don't think they expected a tough ball game for the Pirates. And as it goes on and it stays close like this, they can pucker up.
Yeah, and look, Jeter and Kai haven't played poorly by any stretch of the imagination.
Right.
However, they're not playing up to what they typically do. Kai with only 6 points, Jeter with only 4 points. You know, getting 4 points from Adkins and 2 from Stringer, that's a big lift. That's a big lift. So I think Kai is going to come back, play more assertive like he did in the second quarter, excuse me. And Jeter played a really good first half of floor game. Had a turnover or 2, but got a lot of rebounds. He's just got to pick it up a little bit defensively, keep Clancy out of the paint, and they got to stay locked on shooters.
All right, we're going to take a minute here and recognize our sponsors. We'll be back. We'll be back for the second half after this. Pirates within 2 points of Scottsburg at halftime in this regional contest down here at the Washington Hatchet House. We'll be back, and so will you.
Sports on WTRE, brought to you in part by Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in downtown Greensburg and Decatur County Recycling. Do you have questions about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
At Walters Tire, your Goodyear folks in Greensburg, you can get back up to $200 in mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network, which means you're covered wherever you travel. And Walters carry a fine lineup of truck and ag tires as well. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg, phone 812-663-7551.
Sports on WTRE being brought to you in part by Walters Tire and Morning Breeze Healthcare and Retirement Community.
All right, halftime has come to a close. And, of course, I forgot to do my close the halftime read, so we'll find another place to do that for the Colsons here. So Scottsburg will have the ball to start this third quarter, start the second half, and their lead is 2. And they find underneath, and this is going to be a hold call on Jeter Edwards as Wyatt Zellers was making a move to the bucket, cut to the bucket, and Jeter decided he wasn't going to get there.
the second foul. That was a good foul because that was going to be a bucket from Zellers. So good foul.
So Scottsburg inbounds the basketball, and they do to Zellers. Now Richardson swings it over here to Clancy. Pirates in their familiar man-to-man. Clancy comes top of the key. Guarded there by Adkins, dribbles in and loses the ball, but he was fouled. Who's guilty?
Maybe Barnes Pettit on a reach.
He looks guilty. Let's find out.
Well, no.
Jeter?
Foul on Adkins.
Adkins, okay.
His first.
So, couple fouls here within the first 25 seconds of the second half.
Oh, that's a charge.
Scottsburg inbounds the basketball, and that's an easy call. Zellers runs over the Pirate defender. Was that Edwards?
That was Edwards. So good charge taken there by Jeter. That was that's about as easy a call as you're going to get today.
Yeah. So Pirates will have the basketball here. Chance to tie if they can hit a deuce. Porter Olliger Pearson, one of our sponsors here in this this regional basketball game. Our third quarter sponsor, like all year long, Fries A&W, and I've seen Josh Lee in there. He loves that fried chicken.
I do like the fried chicken there. They got some good burgers too.
Pirates with the ball. Adkins right block goes up and shoots, has a shot blocked. And Scottsburg will come down to the basketball. Jack Miller swings it right side. It was saved.
Catch.
It was kind of a bad pass. It was saved by Clancy. And he'll bring it top of the key, and Scottsburg will reset their offense. 25-23, the bad guys. Bad guys wearing white here this afternoon in the Hatchet House. Jack Miller gets it, works off a screen, gives the basketball up here to Martin. Little weave going on here. Miller dribbles left baseline, double team cut off at the block, spins around.
He can hit that.
Three-pointer from the top of the key, misses badly. That was Zellers on the miss. And was that McKenzie or Edwards on the rebound?
It looked like Edwards on the rebound.
Okay.
Got to take advantage of this, Doc. Couple good stops.
Terrible
throw it
away. Pirates throw it away.
Such a bad pass.
So 6:18 left in the third. Nobody has scored in this third quarter yet. Clancy goes to the block, stops,
charge.
shoots, and scores. Edwards asking for foul, no call. Nonetheless, Clancy gets a bucket. He's got 15 here this afternoon. Edwards will go up and score. He'll answer right back. They found him cutting in the lane. A little bounce pass to Edwards. And it's a 27-25 Scottsburg advantage. 5:54 to play in this third quarter. Clancy fakes a three, delivers the ball right side over here to Zellers.
You got to stay on him.
And Clancy shoots from the right side. It's
good
no
rebound.
Good rebound by Addison Barnes Pettit.
Got numbers. You go.
McKenzie goes to the right perimeter. Bounce pass underneath to Adkins. Nice. He hits the layup. Adkins has 6, and we are tied at 27.
Good run by Adkins there. Way to push it up the court by Jeter, pitching it ahead. Jack with a nice bounce pass, and Adkins was right there. Another charge.
Miller goes in. It's an offensive foul. Miller being guarded by Kai Dyer with good position. Offensive foul against Scottsburg.
Hey, that's a couple times where he's just gotten to the spot. Miller, not much, but lowers his shoulder a little bit, and they're going to call that all day. 27-27. Tebby checks in for Adkins.
Adkins averages 1.9. He's got 6 here this evening.
Hey, that's what happens when you sprint the court every time. That's you're going to get those.
So McKenzie out high with the basketball. Picks it up. Bounces over here to Kai Dyer. Back to McKenzie. Addison Barnes-Pettit on the left perimeter. Gives to Edwards. Man-to-man here from Scottsburg. ABP out high. They'll swing it to Kai right side. Dribbles right baseline. Stops and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pirates, but Kai was attacking the right baseline and couldn't get it up there. So Jeter Edwards will inbound. Jackson County Bank serving Indiana since 1900, coming to soon to Greensburg, one of our sponsors, and Kai travels with the ball.
It's the right call. Just shuffled his feet a little bit too quick, but it was a good attacking move.
See, you're fair and balanced. You can do this. You can do it.
If it's obvious, I'm gonna call. Well, maybe not.
Okay. Depends on how important it is.
Exactly.
We're tied at 27, third quarter regional. Scottsburg, Greensburg. And a three-pointer from the right side misses badly, but I think it's off Tebby out of bounds. Is that right?
Yep. I probably the right call there. Again, see, look at that.
So
two in a row.
I don't know. So Scottsburg will inbound underneath their own bucket.
Corner.
Looking, and they find the big man underneath. Could have called a foul on the Pirates. Zellers gets it in deep, puts it up, and scores. Don't give it to the big man too deep. Scottsburg retakes the lead by 2, 29-27. Fry's A&W third quarter here at the regional. McKenzie right perimeter with the basketball. Gives to Kai Dyer out high. Left side, Addison Barnes-Pettit. Kai reverses his dribble, goes to the right block, puts one up. Wow, what a move by Kai. He was double teamed and got it to go, and he was fouled.
That's the third on Miller as well, with 4:13 here in the second half.
All three of those against Kai.
Yeah, that was an excellent take there. Miller plays really good defense on Kai. Kai just gets a straight line drive, creates a little bit of separation, hangs it out there, and gets the and one. Hopefully we can knock this free throw down and take the lead.
We're tied at 21. We've got a Kai Dyer and one free throw here. Nearly halfway through the third quarter, and good. We're tied. We take the lead. First lead for the Pirates here, I believe.
I believe so.
Mid-third quarter. Scottsburg with the basketball. Pirates with a 1-point lead. Miller dribbles up the right side. He'll stop, outlet to the perimeter. Zellers with the basketball. Gets in the paint, spins, shoots, and got it. Nicely done.
That's just being 6'9" right there. That's not much Tebby could do about that.
So Scottsburg retakes the lead, 31-30.
No.
Third quarter action, a bad bounce pass picked off easily by Scottsburg.
Even if that pass was completed, there wasn't much that Abe was going to do with that.
It's a good point. So McGinnis with the basketball for Scottsburg, gives the ball up here to Clancy. Now Richardson. Zellers with the basketball. And Clancy goes up the left side, and he can't get the layup to go, but there'll be a foul. And will this be against Kai Dyer?
Yep.
Kai's still on the court, kind of holding his head. Now he's up. So Cody Clancy to the free throw line. He'll take his 15 points to the free throw line. Scottsburg leads by a point, and they've got 2 freebies coming. 3:20 to play here in the third quarter. Clancy hits the free throw. It's a 2-point Scottsburg lead. One more free throw here by Clancy, and Scottsburg leads by 3 now. 33-30, the bad guys. Who are the bad guys, Josh?
Scottsburg Warriors. First time in the regional since 2005.
Kai Dyer with the basketball. Gives to Edwards. He's out high with the ball. McKenzie cutting through. They couldn't find him. Addison Barnes-Pettit on the right perimeter. Now Jack McKenzie. And they get it to McKenzie. Left block, goes up, shoots, leaves his layup short, and Scottsburg rebounds the miss. 2:46 to play in the third.
You got to play through contact, not avoid it.
Warriors with the basketball. McGinnis. Being guarded by ABP. They'll give to Richardson. Now Clancy with the basketball. Gets in the paint, spins, puts it up, and nicely done by Clancy. He's got game, doesn't he?
He's a good player, really good player.
Scottsburg's back up by 5. We were tied just moments ago.
We had the 1 point lead.
Exactly. 2:15 to play in the third quarter. And Edwards falls on his tail. Is this against Scottsburg? It is, isn't it?
It's like it's on Richardson. That's going to be his second foul.
I didn't see what happened, but I saw Jeter Edwards flying across the court on his tail end, so. They're going to say this foul was on Caden Richardson, the coach's son.
Need a good possession here, Doc. It's, again, 5-point lead for Scottsburg. 2:12 left in the third quarter. Need a good possession.
And a pass to Tebby to the right block goes up, has his shot blocked, but a foul. And this foul is going to go against Wyatt Zellers, I believe,
yep,
6'9" guy.
Going to be his second foul.
Now Tebby's going to take his, and he's actually improved this free throw percentage to 44% on the year. And that's an improvement over what it was earlier.
Well, hopefully he can get it, improve it by, maybe get up 60%.
Tebby's free throw, no good.
Uncharacteristically, we haven't shot it well from the line today.
One more Abe Tebby free throw. And this one's a swish. Got that one. That'll still raise his average, hitting 1 out of 2.
Yeah.
So 2 minutes to play in the third. It's a 4-point Scottsburg lead. Here in the third quarter, we're at the Washington Regional at the Hatchet House. Three-pointer from the right side, missed by Jack Miller. Oh, they hit the rim twice, though, and gave Scottsburg a long rebound. They missed the three, and Miller gets the ball underneath, kind of a reverse layup, can't get it to go, but he was fouled.
On the first shot by McGinnis, it was just a bad bounce off the rim. Greensburg had guys there, just a rough bounce. Richardson shot one from Scottsburg, I think, airballed it. And
missed everything.
Yeah, and they just got a nice little bounce there, and picks up the foul on Tebby, his second. Miller going to line for 2.
Couple freebies by Jack Miller. That's a swish. Got 7 points here this afternoon. Puts Scottsburg up by 5. Minute 46 to play in the third quarter. Sponsored by Fry's A&W. And one more Miller free throw. The second one bounces home. And we got Jacob Martin will come in and spell some relief for Jack Miller. Miller will take a seat. Pirates have the ball. Scottsburg, the 6-point lead. Jeter Edwards will come over half court with the basketball. Looks like man-to-man still here from Scottsburg. They have shown us a little bit of zone. Some 1-3-1 earlier, a couple possessions.
Backdoor play here.
Edwards swings to Kai Dyer, right perimeter. He'll shoot a 3.
Bang.
Yes, sir.
Needed there. That was a big bucket. And a timeout from Stacy.
1:23 to play. Scottsburg 37, Greensburg 34. Stay with us. This is a good one. We'll be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, Josh, what do we got here, buddy?
37-34 Warriors with 1:23 left in the third quarter. Stacy just had a timeout after a huge Kai Dyer 3. 3-point lead, need a stop here.
So Scottsburg with the basketball. And they'll shoot a 3 from the right side and swish it. That's the first points for Jacob Martin. He enters back with a 3 right away.
That's what he does. That's what they try to do, get Clancy on the move.
Cutting Kai Dyer, got a pass there from Granger, and Dyer gets himself a layup.
try to get Clancy downhill, put Martin in the corner, and let him stand there and just drain threes.
53 seconds to play in the third. It's a 4-point Scottsburg lead. Warriors with the basketball. Clancy loops one up. Tell you what, Abe Tebby was just kind of duped into that one. Clancy going up the right side, got a little contact from him and just kind of flipped one up. And he'll go to the line for two.
That was the referee just, look, I'm not going to be fair and balanced on that one.
You bought it and sold it?
Wow. Not great.
Clancy at the free throw line. It's been the game's leading scorer so far, and he hits that free throw. 5-point lead here for Scottsburg. And next free throw also good. Scottsburg pushes up to a 6-point lead.
Looks like Scottsburg's in a little bit of an extended zone
like
here.
A 2-1-2 more or less, kind of, or 3-2. Unless they'll zone the Pirates on this possession. Give to Kai Dyer, back to Edwards, kind of in the corner. Dyer with the basketball, swings to Edwards. 25 seconds to play in the third. Back to Kai Dyer. Pirates want to play for one here. They have to play it against the zone. 16 seconds left.
Don't get lazy with your passes here.
It's like the Warriors are pretty disciplined. They know what they want to do defensively here. 8 seconds left. 7 seconds. They'll swing to Maxwell, a three from the left side. Bang. Yes! Yes!
Great shot, Granger.
Maxwell. And they'll fling up a half-court shot at the buzzer. That's it. And after 3 quarters of play, Scottsburg 42, Greensburg 39. Pirates able to score threes at the end of the second and the end of the third. That leaves the Pirates in the ball game. We'll go away. 1 more quarter to play. We'll be back.
Hello, this is Ty Fleetwood, sales manager at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, located at 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana. I want to invite you to visit us at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick. We are here to help you with all your new or pre-owned purchases, as well as all your service and parts needs. We have Greensburg's only drive-in service lane and home of the free oil changes for life with the purchase of a new vehicle. That's right, it's free with Fleetwood. Stop in, from sales to service to parts, to see what's new and give us an opportunity to earn your business. As always, thank you for shopping at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana.
Sports on WTRE being brought to you in part by Fleetwood Chevrolet and Decatur County REMC.
Guess that's our clue to come back on.
That's our clue, Doc. That's our clue. Hey, 42-39, 8 minutes left for a regional championship. Granger Maxwell with the biggest shot of his life at the buzzer, seemingly at the buzzer. And we get the ball coming out of the quarter here. Extremely, extremely important possession, as they all are going to be the rest of the way, Doc. But we got to get something good here. Still in that, looks like they're back to man, Scottsburg.
This final quarter will be sponsored by the Napoleon State Bank. A couple Greensburg locations, one in Westport. Kai Dyer, right side of the lane, has his shot blocked. Scottsburg's blocked. Got 3 of the Pirates' shots point blank. And now Scottsburg will have the basketball. Warriors by 3. We've just started the fourth quarter. Who is going to advance to the semi-state? Jack Miller, right perimeter. On the switch, Tebby gets him. And they'll get it there to Zellers wide in the right block. He'll be double teamed, and he'll give up the basketball to Miller. Dribbles in, puts one up, loses the ball, catches it himself, turns, shoots, misses, and Edwards rebounds the miss. You were going to say? Little action there, no points.
Yep.
Boy, they missed Tebby. Kai Dyer went down the lane. They couldn't find him. So Kai has the ball out high. 1 minute gone in the fourth quarter. Pirates trail by 3. Tebby sets a screen for Kai Dyer. Goes up the right side, loops one up.
No foul.
Misses. Rebound for Scottsburg. That's Zellers. That's Kai. Boy, they could have called a foul on Kai, and will they?
Timeout, Scottsburg.
Timeout, Scottsburg. Kai being aggressive defensively. 30-second timeout. We're going to stay with you on this one because I have to read a spot here. Bailey and Wood Mortgage. Call Courtney Schroeder at 812-593-2043. They're at 933 North Michigan Avenue in Greensburg. They do mortgages in a snap. That's Courtney Schroeder at Bailey and Wood Mortgage.
Man, we got a good one here. This is getting tougher and tougher as we go through for me to sit here and do this and remain calm, Doc.
Yeah.
Getting tougher and tougher, but that's why they pay us the big bucks.
That's why we make the big money.
You know, we've had a couple chances here. We had the ball coming out of the quarter. Didn't get a good shot there. Got blocked. Stopped Scottsburg. Also didn't get a roll from Kai. So we've missed a couple chances to either take the lead or tie or cut that lead to 1.
So the Warriors will have the basketball here. Still early fourth quarter action. Scottsburg leads by 3 points. They've got the basketball. Cody Clancy out high near half court. Guarded by Tibby. Kind of directing traffic. They'll set a screen for him. The screener goes to the court. Clancy goes to the left side, and they'll clear the ball out here finally to Zellers. Miller with the basketball. Kai doing some great defense. They'll give to the perimeter. A three-pointer top of the key is no good. And the Pirates, if they have it, should be a foul on Scottsburg on the rebound, and it is. And Pirates were fouled on the rebound. Who's guilty?
Well, I don't know. I want to say it was on Richardson, but they haven't. They didn't announce it. Richardson and Martin were both there.
Now
5 white.
Officials are trying to decide who.
So that's the third on Richardson. Dodged a little bit of a bullet there by a wide open look for Zellers.
Yeah.
Got to get something here.
So Jeter Edwards crosses half court with the ball. We're in the fourth quarter. Pirates trail by 3. Early fourth quarter action.
Oh, you got Kai.
Kai Dyer dribbles right baseline, stops, hesitates, his shot blocked again. Zellers just blocking the Pirates when they take it in deep. And a spin, shoot, a little left-handed shot, nicely done by Cody Clancy. What a ball game he's having. And Scottsburg goes up by 5 points. 5:42 to play in the basketball game. Jeter Edwards gives to Kai, stops, about the free throw line. Outlets to Jeter on the perimeter. Kai gives to Jeter. Tabby will come up and set a screen for him. He won't take it. Pirates reset up a play here. They'll give to Kai. Now McKenzie with the basketball. Addison Barnes-Pettit gives to Jack McKenzie. Top of the key is Addison. Back to Jack.
Stay patient and get a good one.
Pirates taking their time this possession. McKenzie gets in the paint, stops, shoots, and scores. Nicely done. McKenzie's got 9 points, and the Pirates are within 3 once again.
A little full court pressure here from the Pirates.
Oh, 4:52 to play. They trap.
Trying to get a timeout.
They steal it. Pirates and Kai Dyer tied. No, he gets the Pirates within 1. Kai steals it and lays it in. And Scottsburg, let's see if they can pucker up here. It's a score with 4:43 to play. Scottsburg 44, Greensburg 43. It's a good one. We'll be back.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
And we're back with here. Josh Lee, tell everybody at home what's going on
here.
Hey,
we got a good one here, Doc. 44-43, 4:43 left in the fourth quarter. 4 seemingly a little wild here. Coach Richardson from Scottsburg was yelling for a timeout for about 10 seconds. None of the 3 officials saw that, but we're not going to apologize about that.
No. That's basketball.
Yay. Yeah, they were watching the action. They were doing what they were supposed to be doing.
So Scottsburg has the basketball. They lead by 1 point. 4:37 to play in this regional basketball game here at the Hatchet House. I had a buddy that used to play a high school ball in Bloomfield, and he said this was aptly named the Hatchet House because every time he came here, he got hacked and hatcheted. So
that's believable. Good force shot, good defense there by Barnes-Pettit. Clancy forces up a layup and misses it.
All right, so Pirates a chance to retake the lead here. We approach the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Pirates have been in this position many times.
Yep.
See if they can crawl out of this one. Jeter Edwards swings it here to McKenzie. He's on the right perimeter. Works off a Tebby screen, takes it in, kicks to the left corner, and there'll be a foul on Scottsburg on the floor.
We got a 1-and-1, looks like. That's number 4 on Richardson.
Now, the Scottsburg fans say that's terrible. So is that true or what?
Well, I don't know.
McKenzie at the free throw line. He can tie and take the lead if he hits here. 78% from the line this year. He'll take his 9 points to the free throw line. We're halfway through the fourth. Jack's first free throw.
Get in there.
Oh, he hit the rim about 6 times and fell in.
Come on, bud. You can't be giving me a heart attack like this. Too young for this, Doc.
They all count the same, don't
they?
They
Do.
The swishes
swish
and the bouncers.
Swish in the book.
We're tied. Jack McKenzie can give the Pirates the lead, and he does not.
My.
It was way short. Scottsburg on the rebound. We're tied. Halfway through the fourth, we're all tied up.
That was, he didn't stay on the line on that one. He was kind of fading away with this. But tie ball game, 4 minutes left, Doc.
All right, let's see who's got it.
Oh, push off. There we go.
It is. That's the third offensive foul. Jack Miller's committed against Kai. Has excellent defense against Jack Miller here for the ball game here. It's a turnover for Scottsburg.
And the 4th foul on Jack Miller. Look, Scottsburg fans can complain all they want. When Jack Miller drove with his left hand, that right arm extended out, and, we've taken those charges all game.
Kai's played great defense against their leading scorer here. So we're tied. 3:33 to play in the basketball game. Greensburg with the basketball. Huge Scottsburg contingent here. Edwards gives the ball to McKenzie. He'll come top of the key. Bounce pass into Addison Barnes. Pettit goes to the left block.
Get in there.
Shoots, misses, rebound. Comes down. Who's got it? Pirates have it. Pirates reset. Good defense, good rebound there by Tebby. 3:09 to play. We're tied. McKenzie reverses his dribble, goes to the left block. Has it blocked out of bounds. Scottsburg not giving anything underneath, are they?
No, they aren't. I don't mind the aggressiveness there. I wish it would just be one more dribble go into him, but we retain possession. 3 minutes left.
All right, timeout. I got to stay with you, so I got one more read. I was supposed to read this at the end of the halftime, so my apologies. But Larry Colson would like to wish all the teams and players in this year's regional good luck. Hopes they play their best. He would also like to announce the addition of his daughter, Jody Westerfeld, to Colston Appraisal Service. Colston Appraisal is celebrating 40 years in the real estate business while serving clients all over southeastern Indiana. Colston Appraisal Service, you can reach him by texting or phoning 812-614-1779. And this is a full timeout, so I'm going to give you a 30-second break. We'll be back. Do not go away.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Oh, you should have been here. You should have made the drive. Should have bought the ticket. What do we got, Josh?
3 minutes left, 44-44. Greensburg ball underneath. I'm nervous, Doc.
All right. Well, if you couldn't be here. This is where you say, we'll be here for you.
We'll be here for you.
All right.
My fault on that. I'll get it. We'll be here for you.
2:55 to play. We're tied in this regional basketball game. Pirates with the basketball. Greensburg, Scottsburg. Scottsburg ranked 11th. Pirates, 15th, I believe?
I believe so, yes.
Closing poll. Kai Dyer out high will hand the ball to McKenzie. Pirates being patient here. They want a good shot. Scottsburg not giving a lot of good shots. Pirates just have to earn them. McKenzie swings the ball right side to Edwards. 2:28 to play in the ball game. Edwards in the paint. Gives to McKenzie. Hands to Jeter. 2:19 to play. Pirates taking their time.
Stay patient.
Dyer on the left perimeter. He's guarded here by Miller. Goes to the right perimeter, now swings to Edwards, top of the key. Left side, McKenzie. Still man-to-man from Scottsburg. 2 minutes to play, Josh. Things are starting to get tight.
They are. Good patient possession here. Got to get us a good one.
I wonder if he's calling just for layups only here.
Kind of looks that way.
So Pirates with the basketball. Some boo birds coming out from Scottsburg. It's a long time to hold the bat. They're not really holding the ball. They're working it. People are moving, cutting, screening, passing. They're just no shots yet. 1:35 to play. Kai with the basketball. Gives to Edwards now. Edwards left perimeter. Gives to Kai Dyer. And Scottsburg not really pressuring the ball, so they're allowing the Pirates to
run about a minute 40 off the clock here. Well, almost 2 minutes off the clock at this point.
1:12 to play. Kai Dyer out high, being guarded by Jack Miller. He'll back out near half court.
No count. 1 minute left, Doc.
Dyer backs in, hands the ball to Addison Barnes-Pettit, now to Jeter Edwards. 58 seconds to play. 44-44. Pirates wearing their pirate blue. Kai Dyer with the basketball. 49 seconds to play. Kai goes up the right side.
Oh, he got
shoots,
hit!
Scores! Scores! Kai scores and the Pirates lead by 2. 40 seconds to play.
Come on, boys. One stop.
And timeout Scottsburg. 38 seconds to play in the ball game. Pirates lead by 2. We're going to leave you for 30 seconds. Don't you dare think about going away or we're coming after you.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
All right, Josh, tell everybody back home what's going on here.
46-44. Greensburg just took the lead on a Kai Dyer driving layup. 37.9 seconds left. Greensburg still has one foul to give. You can let the clock run down a little bit. If there is a drive, you can give that foul. You can give that foul. What you want to try to avoid, and what Scottsburg is really good at, what they've done all year, getting Clancy going downhill, having Martin in the corner. Well, Martin is not in. They actually have McGinnis in for Martin. However, they're looking for shots here. I'm expecting Miller or Clancy to take it. I'm expecting Miller to drive and look for one of his little patented turnaround finishes, but played excellent defense on him all day. Let's see what we can do here, Doc.
So on the floor for the Pirates, Addison Barnes-Pettit, McKenzie, Tebby, Edwards, and Kai Dyer. And here we go. 37.9 seconds to play. Scottsburg basketball, Pirate 2-point lead. We're in play. Clancy out high with the basketball. Works off a screen, goes to the right perimeter. And Miller dribbling up the right side, kicks it to the right corner. And going up the right side, Clancy. Clancy dribbling up the right side, scored, and he was fouled. I think Tebby will be guilty. Clancy's had a wonderful basketball game. We're tied with 23 seconds left, and Cody Clancy will have the and-one free throw to give the Warriors the lead. So far, he's the player of the game, no question.
He has been the player of the game.
Clancy's and-one. Swish. 23 seconds to go. Pirates trail by 1. Pirates with the basketball. 20 seconds left. Edwards crosses half court at 18 seconds. 15 seconds. Gives to Kai Dyer. 13 seconds. Kai up the left side. Bounces it to Tebby. Out of bounds. Off of Tebby. Goes to Scottsburg.
Oh, hold on. It could have been tipped.
The officials will discuss this, and I think the Pirates may keep it with 9.2 seconds to play.
Every Greensburg fan thought it was tipped. Every Scottsburg fan did not. I'm looking at the North Davies fans. Greensburg ball.
All right. Even the North Davies fans are clapping. Some of them anyway.
9 seconds left. Full timeout. Well, maybe a 30.
Yeah, we're going to stay with you on this one.
Yeah.
We don't want to miss anything, do we, Josh?
No, we don't. No, we don't. You know, they're going to be keying on Dyer. He's got 18 points on the game. They're going to be keying on him. Full timeout, Greensburg. You know, I'm not sure what they're going to do here. You know, this is why Stacy is one of the best coaches in the state. I trust what he's going to draw up here. I would fully expect Scottsburg to take a timeout after they see an alignment, so Stacy's going to have another play in his back pocket to draw up. So the guys really need to stay focused, stay locked in. Biggest possession of the season right here. You're 9 seconds away, 1 point down from a regional championship.
I have I've been doing this for 22, 23 years. I have a sixth sense in this. I think this is going to come down to the last second.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I think that you're probably going to be right on that one.
So Pirates will have the ball. Emily Steele with Steele Digital Marketing Solutions. She's a sponsor here tonight. Also, Greensburg Mayor Josh Marsh chipping in a nickel for his sponsorship. We appreciate that. Here we go. Jeter Edwards will inbound from underneath the Pirate bucket. 9.2 seconds. Scottsburg 47, Greensburg 46. Here we go. Jeter has the ball. Looks, calls timeout. We'll stay with you again.
Looked like they tried to get a back cut. Looks like we're out of timeouts. They tried to get a back cut, kind of had Kai on the opposite side of the ball. They did some switching around. Addison cut through, Jack cut through, and they just, Scottsburg defended it really well.
Well, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They're on East Washington Street, the north side of the square in Greensburg. They're a sponsor here this afternoon. Whatever happens here, and we hope it's a Pirate victory, but 7 p.m. North Decatur will take on number 1 Linton Stockton in a 2A regional. That'll be played at Southridge. I'm going to give you one more chance at this, Josh.
I knew you were going to do it.
One more chance. You should have bought a ticket. You should have been here. But if you can't be here,
that's what we're here for? No?
We'll be here for you.
We'll be here for you. I'm getting closer.
I'm going to have to write down postcards.
We'll be here for you. We'll be here for you. I'll try.
Cue cards.
I'll try to remember that. I got something going on right now, Doc.
Okay, all right. So who's going to have a chance to be the hero here?
Well, 9 seconds left. We're out of timeouts.
Now Kai will be the inbounder. Is that right?
That is right.
Okay. Is he standing out of bounds? He's standing in bounds. No, he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yep.
Okay. Jeter was the inbounder last time, I believe. Anyway, yeah. Kai will have the ball. 9.2 seconds left. Pirates will inbound underneath their bucket. The Pirates standing on each of the corner squares of the,
Go get it, Kai.
of the box. They get it to Tebby. Tebby will hand to Kai. Goes up the left side, stops, shoots, and short. Scottsburg rebounds, and there'll be a foul. There should be about a second left on the clock. Kai had a shot on the rim. It was a good shot. Had to fade back. Pretty well defended by Scottsburg. Pretty well played by Kai. But he had to do a step back and kind of a fallback shot.
I don't know how much time they're going to put on that. It's a pretty good look.
Probably, I'm going to guess, around a second. The officials are talking about that right now. The path forward for the Pirates to win is, I can't see one.
No.
Kai had a shot, kind of a 10, 11 footer, kind of from the left angle. Pretty well defended, so it had to be a step back. But there will be free throws. Nope. Will it be inbounds or free throw? It'll be
1 second. So they have a 1-and-1.
We should be down on this side of the court then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So Scottsburg at the free throw line with 1 second left and leading by 1 point. Only a miracle. Scottsburg would pretty well have to foul the Pirates on a rebound.
Yeah.
On a miss.
Yeah. Yep.
For the Pirates to have any chance at this whatsoever. But Cody Clancy at the free throw line. He'll have a 1-and-1. Scottsburg leads by 1 with a second to play. And his first free throw, it's swish.
He's had a heck of a game.
One more free throw for the 6'3 junior, and it is no good. Pirates rebound it. Kai will fling it. It won't count, though. Kind of a three-quarter shot. And in the end here, Scottsburg will advance to the semi-state, defeating Greensburg 48-46. Pirates had a shot on the rim with a second left. It would not go. Pirates fouled on the rebound, had to. And that's it. Pirates had a great season. They'll finish with 20 wins and 7 setbacks. Scottsburg 21-5, and they'll advance to play in the semi-state next week. What we'll do here, we're going to step away for a couple minutes to add up these points. Coach Stacy Meyer will come up and talk to us, so don't go away. We'll be back.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Hello, this is Ty Fleetwood, sales manager at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, located at 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana. I want to invite you to visit us at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick. We are here to help you with all your new or pre-owned purchases, as well as all your service and parts needs. We have Greensburg's only drive-in service lane and home of the free oil changes for life with the purchase of a new vehicle. That's right, it's free with Fleetwood. Stop in, from sales to service to parts, to see what's new and give us an opportunity to earn your business. As always, thank you for shopping at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana.
Sports on WTRE being brought to you in part by Fleetwood Chevrolet and Decatur County REMC.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports on WTRE, brought to you in part by Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in downtown Greensburg and Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Great news! Open Box Outlet is open at the Greensburg Commons Shopping Center. Not only do they make comfortable living affordable, they have constantly changing inventory with constantly changing specials. You'll want to go back often. Open Box Outlet features furniture for inside and outside. Open Box Outlet is family and veteran owned and operated. Find them in the Greensburg Commons Shopping Center or online at shopopenboxoutlet.com.
Flooring so beautiful, so exciting, it looks as though it were designed for your home alone. That's your dream of what your home should be. And when you visit Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, you'll know it's a dream come true. Discover the latest in flooring and carpeting expressions, made affordable. When it comes to selection, Levenstein's offers all types of flooring designed to blend with your living. You can depend on a professional, experienced sales staff, free estimates, and expert installation. Special financing is available. Levenstein's Abbey Carpet on East State Road 46, Greensburg.
Got the new car itch? Well, be sure and check out the folks at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. There you'll find in stock new 2023 models. And if you don't see exactly what you want, order it. Select the exact color, accessory package, engine, tires, and wheels. And when it gets here, you've got exactly what you want. See Tony DiLoretto, Dan Rubel, Kevin Milburn, or Josh Camplain for your new 2023 Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram today. Acre Automotive, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
And we're back with you here. It's a final here at the Hatchet House. It's Scottsburg, the Warriors taking the Pirates here this afternoon. A good, well-played basketball game. It came down. Pirates had a chance, had a shot on the rim with the second left, wouldn't go, but it was Tell you what, Scottsburg, a well-deserved win for the Warriors.
Yeah, it was, you got what you wanted. You got your best player in a position that, he's hit that shot 1,000 times. Unfortunately for Kai, that's, not everybody's going to finish their, not many teams, well, only 4 of them finish on a win, and he had 18 points today. Unfortunately, I think he fell too short of 1,000 for his career, so that shot to win it would have put him over that. So I'll run down the scoring here.
Well, that was the real tragedy. Then.
That was the real tragedy. That was
being facetious.
That was that was rough.
Yeah.
But Scottsburg's got a really good team. They brought a great crowd out here. They're going to be back next year. I mean, they only lose 2 seniors, so they're going to be there. They were led in scoring by Cody Clancy. He had 27 points, and he had some big and one there with about 20 seconds left. So he had 27. Wyatt Zellers, the big man in the middle, had 10. Jack Miller, Scottsburg's best player pretty much all year, had 8. And Jacob Martin had a 3 to round out their scoring. 48 points for Scottsburg, 27 of those coming from Clancy. Nobody else scored on him. They only hit 2 threes, so as we played really good defense. We played him really well, but Clancy was a little bit too much for us today. For the Pirates, they were led in scoring by Kai Dyer. He had 18 points, 1 of 3 from the line, 1 3 and 7 twos. Next in scoring was Jack McKenzie, 3 of 4 of the line, 2 twos and a 3 for 10 points. Justin Adkins and Jeter Edwards both had 6 points, 3 points for Granger Maxwell, 2 points for Bryce Stringer, and 1 point for Abe Tebby. So,
all right. And we're kind of awaiting Coach Stacy Meyer if he can find his way up here. It's kind of convoluted to get from down there to up here, but if he can get up here, we'll have a word with the coach. Had a great season.
Did have a great season.
You always like to win one more, but that's not what's going to happen here today. Pirates come here to the regional and play a really good basketball team, and they had a lead with, about 40 seconds left?
Yep.
40 seconds left. Scottsburg came down and hit a shot and the end one foul, and they put them up by a point, and Pirates had a shot on the rim with a second left to take the win, but hey, that's how basketball goes.
Yep, it is. And, it's a really good senior class. They had guys that stuck with it, even when they didn't get a ton of playing time throughout the year. Granger Maxwell made really big contributions, and he was sick a lot of the year, hurt a little bit, but he made some good contributions. Kai Dyer, to me, in Stacy's tenure, is a top 7 or 8 player that's ever played at Greensburg in Stacy's tenure, and probably about a top 10 to 12 player of all time to play at Greensburg.
I couldn't argue with that.
Unfortunately, only 2 points away from 1,000, but he has nothing to hang his head about. He had a fantastic career. Jeter Edwards, coming in here, moving in from Seymour as a 7th grader, I believe, had a great career, great senior year. He took a step from being a role player last year to being one of the leading scorers and point man for him. So Abe Tebby, Bryce Stringer sticking with it, just doing the dirty work. Fantastic to see them. What the juniors have to do, and Jack is a sophomore, and even Reese is a sophomore. They have to learn from this. They have to know how this feels to watch another team celebrate in front of you. They have to know what the seniors feel like in that locker room. I told Jack this.
Yes, coach is looking for us. Keep talking here.
I told Jack this a long time ago.
He's
trying to get
He's looking
Stacy
for us
here.
and can't see us.
But I told Jack this. I said, you're not guaranteed to play in a regional, and so enjoy this. Sectional wins are hard to come by. Regional wins are even harder to come by. So
he's looked everywhere but our corner. Yeah, he's looking. Well.
So I think we got him coming up this way. So sectional wins are hard to come by. I mean, look at Scottsburg. They haven't won one since 2005. Regionals are even harder to come by. So, hopefully they can take that. They can come back. They can bounce back and try to get back to this position next year and the next couple years. So,
Coach Stacy Meyer is approaching us. We'll have words. I'm sure he'll have nothing but praise about the Pirates and their season and their effort here today. But 2 points short of going to the semi-state, and we're going to talk about this. He's going to come in and put on the headset.
Yeah, it's just.
In fact, he can just sit beside you. We can string that over there. All right. And again, the final score here tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. Scottsburg taking the win here, 48-46. Pirates a good basketball game here, but Scottsburg will advance and play in the Sim-Estate. Joining us here post-game, let me get you on, is Coach Stacy Myers. Coach, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Your thoughts on the basketball game?
I thought defensively did a pretty good job holding them to 48. They're a team that can really score. We did a great job on limiting their threes. I know they had a couple big ones, 42 at a big one out, but for the most part, when you look at stats, we did a pretty good job defensively. I thought they did a good job defensively. And here's the bottom line, and I haven't even looked. If we make free throws and make layups, there's always going to be calls that are made that you're not going to agree with.
Sure.
And I thought we had one at the very, very end. I didn't know if it was to give them an and one opportunity. So you can't put it in an official's hands. And they're not the reason we lost.
Sure.
Not. It was a game like I thought was going to be played. I knew we really had to limit their threes. And when you do that, you're giving those guards some one-on-one opportunities to drive the basketball, and they did, and they finished. Like I said, I thought defensively we did enough to win the basketball, and we did. I mean, we're down to an OB, and in my mind, we had two cracks at it. I tried getting Kai on a delayed back cut, and Miller did a really good job, and then I tried getting him off of a handoff to end it, and this will haunt me because as coaches we'll sit there and go, man, if I would have done this. Here's the bottom line. I was going to put it in Kai's hands. I was going to put it in my seniors, and whatever happens.
Hey,
and
it was on the rim.
Exactly.
And they defended it well. I think you can tell just watching Scott, they scouted what you do. You can tell that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good team. And like I told the guys after, and it stinks being a part in the locker room with kids last game, but I'm so proud of these guys, honestly. The pain of this will go away, and the reflection of what they did in the season. If you would have asked me at the very beginning of the year, you guys will win sectional. I don't know. And I look at guys like a Granger, a Bryce Stringer, that a lot of times those kids quit or they pout, moan because they didn't. And were huge contributors to us. And all of them grew. Abe Tebby. Abe wasn't going to play this year. Decided to play. Well, we kind of needed him, so I'm glad that he did. But I, as a coach, admire these guys and had a great time coaching them. And did we lose a couple games where I'm like, man, maybe we shouldn't have lost those? But did it make us better for sectional play? And like I said, I really admire these guys. You get a 20-win season. It's a great season. And like I said, it's so hard when it's a 1-point loss with the ball at the end with a chance to win it. But it is what it is. That's basketball.
A couple points away from a Sim-Estate. It's hard to – I thought you mentioned both teams played well defensively. I thought the individual defense Kai played on his counterpart Jack Miller was outstanding.
Was. And, 32 and 11, they're really good. Really good off the bounce. And the stuff that they run, all the dribble handoff, all the ball screen, and they'll get you on the side and have the opposite side cleared out with a shooter in the corner. That's tough, man.
Yeah.
You going to help and give up three, or are you going to try to remain one-on-one? And we worked this week. We called it show and go, where we were showing help and then getting back to shooters. So, again, I thought our kids executed pretty well. It was a 1-point game.
Yeah.
Two pretty evenly matched teams, really. Even with, 3 minutes to go, we got the ball tied. I thought our guys were patient as could be.
Yeah.
Kai gets a layup to go up to, in which, man, I don't know if we could have done that halfway through the season.
No.
Thinking how many turnovers we had in that in that same scenario. Talking about, I think the guys grew and got better, and the moment wasn't too big for them.
No.
I would agree with that for sure. We always like these into the second quarter. I think Kai hit the three. Into the third quarter, Granger Maxwell hit a three.
Yeah.
It kept you in the ball game.
Well, I tell you, Jack hits one at halftime.
That's who it
Their
was, Jack.
kid hit one at the end of the first quarter. We slid into a zone, and he hit a tough shot out of the corner.
Yeah.
I'm like, my goodness. But then we washed it out because Jack hits one at going into halftime, which was huge. It put us only down 2, got a little ball rolling a little bit. So, hey, we put ourselves in position to win the basketball game. We went up 2 with a chance. And like I said, the good guard got in there, got an and one opportunity.
Yeah, it was that play, and I know we're audio only, but that play that Scottsburg got the and one on was the exact same play that Kai got hit, finished over the 6'8 kid, 6'9 kid, and the exact same thing. Again, you're not blaming, but we were 7 of 13 from the free throw line.
And that's at halftime, I felt good at half because we had missed 3 point-blank layups and 4 free throws, I think, in the first half. So I was like, my goodness, we left a lot of points out there and only down 2. So I felt pretty good. And we didn't get to the line a ton. And Jack went, knocked 2 down. I can't remember. Abe went, maybe
Abe went,
0 for 2. So we didn't get there a lot, but when you got a 6'8 kid, he can just kind of wonder, how many shots did he block or change tonight?
Yeah. I thought it was, I was super proud of these guys, the seniors. I wouldn't have predicted 20-5. I think it's one of the more underrated teams that we've had around here. I think they kind of just came up and surprised people, and really super proud of Kai. Unfortunately, I think he ended 2 points short of 1,000.
Did he?
And because he had 18 today, I think he needed 20.
I'll calculate those.
Make sure you do that. Hey, you can get rid of Jax too. I don't care what you do.
That's the real tragedy. Not going to the Sim State, but him getting his 1,000 points.
That's right.
But just really proud of those guys. They stuck with it. It was just a really good season. I think Kai's one of the top 10 players that you've coached in your time here. So.
And I think with him too, I don't want to say overshadow because I don't think that's the right term, but he had what do you have, Wellage his sophomore year, then he had Colin Cummer last year, and when you have to step up and be the guy, when you get chased like you did here, that's hard, and he did it, and not all kids can do that,
And Lane Sparks, who's playing behind.
Lane, that's exactly right. So, I thought he really matured and did a really good job, and like I said, all of them did a tremendous job. And I think, Josh, you said it, I don't know if anybody really expected us to win 20 basketball games with a sectional championship this year. And you know what? They believed, they worked hard, they kept getting better. And, let's go back to the Triton Central game. This isn't the same team as played that
Seton
night.
Catholic, who is no good.
Yes, absolutely.
Was no good, and we just folded. We crumbled that game. And I was just proud. I think there was a stretch. It got to 20-12, and they had the ball. And I think you called a timeout. And I was saying on here, hey, this is danger zone. It's danger zone. We strung together a few stops. So it was an enjoyable season, fun, and I thought you guys did a fantastic job.
And it wasn't, we had our adversities in the season, and you mentioned 2 of them right there. And, we go down to Seymour. They physically beat us up that night. But again, I go back, did that make us better?
Yeah.
I think it did. We responded in the right way.
Yeah. Not only did you, when you reflect back on this year, not only 20 wins, but 12 of those 20 wins against winning teams with winning records is what it was, and including all 3 in the sectional. And not only did your 3 sectional point have winning, they were strong winning records.
Yes.
And your chances of winning those 3 in a row like that were against you.
And I tell you, our conference this year may has been about as balanced. Rushville didn't win a game in conference, and then Franklin County had Ertl go down with an injury, which killed him. But that's pretty competitive basketball night in and night out. And at the end of the year, we were road warriors. This was a year we were trying to win games on the road, and it was fun. Our 3 games in sectional, South Dearborn, they had us beat during the season, and we scrambled out and won that thing. And then I thought played really well. Lawrenceburg, it just knocked off Connersville. We beat them by 10. And then your rival that you beat for a championship. So, again, a lot of credit. And the hurt of this, we're all competitive. I'm upset we got beat. I won't be playing next week. And, what hurts the most is probably not getting the opportunity to practice with these guys on Monday. And but that's basketball. And like I said, that'll go away, and all the life lessons that are learned through this crazy sport, they'll carry on because they're great kids.
Well, very good. And we'll give some rooting out to North Decatur. They'll be playing at 7 o'clock. They've got a tough opponent, number 1 Lytton Stockton, so we wish them the best of luck also.
Yep, sure do.
Always appreciate your post-game participation. Coach, some closing words?
Nope, I think everybody making this long drive. Unfortunately, that we're the one school that's got to travel the furthest, and it's on our spring break, and you can tell. And you know what? Scottsburg, I think it's been since 2005 maybe since they won a sectional, and you can tell. So kudos to them. They'll have a good semi-state. They got a nice team.
All right, Coach, appreciate your post-game vid. Great season. We had a ball fall on them, and we'll be with you next year.
All right, sounds good, guys. Thanks.
All right, that's Stacy Meyer, head coach of the Greensburg Pirates, and his team, they were within a whisker, Josh, going to the Sim State here, falling 48-46 to Scottsburg. So there you go.
Yeah, really good season. I thought Stacy did a really good job. Again, like he said, nobody really expected this team to win 20 games and even sectional and have probably the second or third best team in the state down with 35 seconds left. So great job by them. Unfortunately, we're not going to be watching them tomorrow. It's on to AAU season and spring sports. But yeah, hopefully the younger kids can learn from this and step up.
All right, and Josh, I appreciate your coming in, filling in here. Gary Abita couldn't be here. He was at that Tupperware party or whatever it was, something going on. He had something more important going on, so appreciate your filling in.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
We had a great time following the Pirates. Again, the Pirates to close out, the Pirates finished their season here at the Washington Regional just a couple points shy, falling to Scottsburg 48-43. It was Kai Dyer, matched to Stephen Adger, 18 points. Had a great senior year. Had fun following Kai and the rest of the team right there. Well, you can listen to us on AM 1330, FM 104.3, WTREradio.com. Of course, these tournaments cannot be aired on video, so it's all audio only. And thanks to all our sponsors, we appreciate each and every one of you. The views expressed by these announcers, they're not necessarily the views held by WTRE ownership and management.
But they should be.
You're catching on.
I have that one down.
WTRE is locally owned and operated by Sandy Bigger, Mark Gravely, and Kathy Versman. I'm John Dooley alongside Josh Lee here. Thanks to everybody for listening. Tune in at 7 o'clock, North Decatur, facing number 1 Linton Stockton. Josh, tell them all good night.
Have a good night.